Right, Ghana, Yamo Akoba, Movement TV Content Analysis Podcast. Yaba, Jumediwe, Anwatene, Yaba se Ghana, Yenyumwa, musicians, no, Tugum, Ebo, Ebidumo, Omo Sebi, Efrimu, Atiasafasa, Siso, Eja, Yasita Chemadi, and Probinum Sutiasi, Yenyum. But Ghana, Kamia is a Yenyumono, as a bidum di Diasa, Ubizu, Bibi Tunwa, sa time no. And or far part be no the or the adrenaline ho but kodi ne mabu yanwumu a asa ye share ne so Movement TV Content Analysis Podcast so de ya ba se anwumu no ya ba bibi ma biebie mu ne ya ma hu se de anwumu no ne nyina musicians no mu kodi ewo mu etinya me pe amaya ejina mu ha mame tu amaya you too so na Chris enso etade mu ha one time so no odanke eba no bibo a otumi so odanke ono so gina mu bi
na chikusia so odanke
ono so gina mu bi ene de jumedi ebro Movement TV Content Analysis Podcast na the mission statement no ano odene Chris wa ha obeboa me kakra na afei ye hu de enti a show we no ye kukuru de bre Ghana fo nya na afei wo so a wo wo wiase a man foforo so a wo ehwe Chris
back to mission, the mission of this podcast, I am Movement TV Content Analysis Podcast. And I said, we came to a realization. Said, a legend, Daddy Lumba, he had a lot of hidden messages in his songs. Upon him, Bebre, now said Daddy Lumba, the information Bebre, a goo, and you more too, but people were not listening to his message. They were just dancing to his tune. They were just happy listening to Daddy Lumba, but they were actually not listening to the message he was selling to them. And musician be a bonuma, or person Olivier Mark, a reason or the bonum, and you now are bono, or person selling message be, but a message not selling no, microphone or ton amayeno, be brain yetie, na de sa, but yetia, ye were idea utia deeply, it will send you pay. Or driving from this point to this point. Into podcast show is, we are just here to help people, just like that Lumba free mono. Ubono be trying to say, hey, into that Lumba no can mommy we ask him. Into that Lumba no can me mommy na me papa ask him. Into on say Bob Boncrofodim. I think Boncrofod to me connected dots. And I say he was really referring to these people who played a vital role in his life. And all these things, I share a lesson. Say most of the musicians around, they also have messages hidden in their music. Into this podcast is just to make sure, say, those hidden messages, we bring it out to you. We help you. Into what musician now, you be new analysis on this show. Please, say into your say your door. We are here to promote you. We are here to make you go far. Oko America. Obi to say Kanye West or Bonnie Numa. Sometimes, ultimately, Dr. Dre said, Dr. Dre, please listen to this music and help me out. Take out those chaff out of it. Musicians said Khalid or Bonnie Numa. Musicians said Jay-Z. To me call Dre studio or California. Listening session with Dre in the studio. We are here to listen to your songs and make sure society will do a better review of your song on this podcast analysis.
Right, fantastic. Eti Chris so na otene kano we no the mission statement na de go de amano kate across baby anwum bia ye bi wa ha foreign de bebem local de bebem gospel de bia bi na mu bi ama ya tell mu ha statement na de atu edwade da bono
na obodi na mama too
utu no veniagro
no de veniagro
one time na agenda no ano odene ansa na be wura ene main agenda no so no onhe uhede wa amaya age ne che no a ene no wo yabusuapani ewufie ha abusuapani to park no 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 taliwa no abusuapani ze bia wo ko de
say yo
fans ye wo dedodo
hey me Ghana me trendy o bia no
na onte ze timliga abana
oh mate say kuna former presidential candidate mati bibia
na o
say
akala osuro
oh Debbie
na wo chi bibia
o so say ye twen amoma ye rally na wi
mambisa wo he how wo welcome no a hu ni say ayiye no dide no ni ha de But said if I will come in or no.
I mean, I think say yeah. Because that Lumba Tiase no, or my Tiase say, Mammy Akusia sewa, a buan.
Or see a dean say why or dog.
Yes. Into one can of once and Bonibia outside. Into intimate Nanum and Casabia Mammy Akusia sewa is not an important figure in that Lumba Abrabo. And he say, Wabuano Nase, or Bagana na ni constituency say, or more person cobogenes wa, educate, Ebequaco bogenes. Why not? I think say, one but so no so theater so you could afford and now we odikuna na asantememu udikuna celebration we no ya na question mark kakra wo ho because question me busa ne say enkunimdie na aba no hwan kunimdie that the Lumba sun kunimdie no odi ana say odi ono an kunimdie asin what the celebration is for. The victory, what is it really for?
So, a bit more case, or hit him liga. If you are near maybe also in set to me, ni said to me, come a year, you know, near the Tibia didn't account.
Yeah, no. So, my abusi a penny, I'll come and see me there. And so be a coin some money, may
okay.
Or none it chooses on
Mubi more promote,
be our baby, and put men can boo be an tia. I mean, pure water seller, you know, huh? Obi oton planted chips or baby obi ensi obi akwan na se wo kuna no kunani no ana wudi kuna no so mba obi antimi nka se bra ana se member okay into ono na choose se womba nti obi ensi ne kwan
okay quick one na me yem free ho no team liga abuja pani tupa yesinka day no wosenka okoho wo hwe ya okoho ya gabeboa kokoshia no airport wo bia
debi
kemo awo
debi umbu ni penim animtia engun ho fi and abra wumpa na chew na un expect say or the ntoma be board ya no okay because una ade abusia panic court and na yedi na tem and the court court ni na court ebuma abusia penny in terms of I mean it was in his favor or no dobroni okay into mudin kunim empo no wo so a Mammy Akusa say, when dinkuku, because I can say Mumin na Mumedicuna, Timumin na yere, and also the on Tiasia. But woman you books your opinion in Tia. He did not attempt a cancer be brief and went to me, and now obey a video to one more that Tim Lega wife's arsenal. Went to me and for apology be a my bush penny. Ebia, no my queno, me sha, a casa be a course no. What say see it to you near was happening there on there on chili sunny chili as on also to pack
okay we dey be twa mu keke main agenda no ene yewuram na ye wo 3 songs for review you review said ye kan catch us anwum bi wo ho a musicians na bonnwom na to ho but ye ja ne saa ensem a wodwum ni mu no as you pay attention to be a club or give me a bonnet here, the Jiramu Diaz and I West, no, there be a boy I dream was yen 3 songs for review no your Kofi Kinaata illegal fishing. Kofi Kinaata way or boss a man for a couple so now wamuyi namne ade a kwan sebi kwan bonnet so a bit more faso editing namoa edi say you so crampo emwa and afi ye wo Sarkodie so or say asante your mind. Obeke last year Sarkodie ko rapaholic e Kumase owie ye no ye anwum de da asanteman ase asanteman anwum Sarkodie kodi wo anwum yi mu muso mu yie anaze mu ja anwum ne saa sanso ne o Shatta Wale o se botwe ono so e kasa abagan community nsem ben e mu kodi wo anwum we mu ene ye do be wuram on Movement TV content analysis podcast so ne amwa hu nsem a musicians yi kodi e wo mti yense be ni kan fiase ewo Kofi Kinaata or see illegal fishing utie sama Kofi Kinaata ekodi ewo nwumwe mu a ensem bebere na but minim zegana you pay attention to ensem wa Kofi Kinaata eka o mu a me ya wo ha Chris so ma me fiase o ameya so ameya
yeah
Kofi Kinaata illegal fishing
Kofi Kinaata I mean things one of the songs are every Ghanaian needs to pay attention to that song because so anyway 6 years ago oh boy and I think say na didi asaba ya amfa ya adran ko ensem na no kan so
na sanu bomu didi ye de
asanu de didi I mean those who knew the song no I mean as Kofi Kinaata there Obonyuma, I mean, a tough for man, no be assume. Yes, sir. But Yanfa Adrian called the content of the song. No? Because no preaching same be and numnima, get the Adrian course, ya. You better say, or can same be a here. I bet me the abobra. Kofi Kinaata no kasa about the fishing community. And then no maybe or more your fishing community on ma. A bet me I say in sua say fishing. Osha, baby one more can say dynamite di kochi fish ni enjai. Baby one more can say send ye di en ruby a good nsumo no yenjai. Na say yenjaya a bed and yen fish ni biade ari near tombi. And then baby so one more can de and yes ye fishing. Oka one nim. I'm or touch him say and maybe one ma your friend close season. And no and yes say ubia chinam and the entire yan chinam ne say a do some rena fish no more. Definitely no more be amo madori near the any biaton. So the Emma say a mrebe no near nya fish or market anymore. And I say mrebe no na I mean in so na ye de fish no acquire ni na acquire chemicals near every fish chemicals on kwa. Into take Kofi Kinaata nyom na ye pa na. One of the messages or preaching here, as in I pay attention to pana or catch and one name. And I ocean na Osha video na yeah when preach fishing community in Nkwa or preach tardy community no.
Okay.
Or ton tardy into for tourism purposes or sa ton tardy e one name. Osha coastline or share nyum na se no. Osha the coastline sin you try tardy the whole community ni bemu. Osha sin you try the trade tardy on trade said no more what tardy on and especially how they even do the fishing or mochi fishing if in sunim and they or bonium no utia also or mochi fisher or mo can simbi or mo when over can say jamana said or mo can simbi or mo jama like
aglachani
yes me cry Kofi Kinaata come and tin sem na or mo can ye and some no or can na famous as say moran moran ye de twa no na say when ya moran de kra na fish no ye de ni je na twa de no so enti o ma ye hu we ni na o sa kire mu me hu the community touch because community touch and I say o share video na o ko music video na hu baby a okọ ya okọ baby a omo ton fish no okọ baby o ne omo din komo and then showing how omo relate with themselves ni na o video ni mo. And it's more or less like or ton tardy or ton western region or ton tardy nama we are see man na me one of the things I'm here very good at is I show movies. Me show fancy movies be fancy Chinese movies ne Hong Kong ne we na o movies we are no o mo timi de o mo culture ne bem o market ne bem so we are be how o mo normal tie into when na o preach or message ne song ne mo o de buy
na o say Ghana me jono quick one before beto aso yetimi bonyom musicians no bonyom music video meye no ebi wa e match to enwom no Kofi Kinaata de yi o hwe music
pepe esisi so pepe me kwan ka me ka se me be ka na ka me baso on say utwanyo me one thing I'm very particular about is obi one man for creativity sake obetime twanyo na e a concept ne music ne en shada en fa but who say ebia ne omaye no for creativity sake ne ebia creativity bi o no but obi one mountain say nyom no watwa emunsem no video director na say ne watwa video no wan tie munsem nimpo no say enkotena a baby ase ne entwa bi enso nyom otu na ebia no otu praise the Lord hallelujah in the highest ne etwa bi eno no e fine enti Kofi Kinaata video no sha everything was on point me share video no from me say it's 6 years ago but me share video no from start to finish na say I missed a lot of things in the video because the message he was preaching concept in video ni mo so what you say say empo unte tadi kasa na unte fantena bi e deep o me watanta di da ama om de fanti di matempa ba na mente ho hwe fantena bi e deep
enti se mebe mu a won say enyom no President Akufo-Addo he got mentioned on the song. Inti, we want to say a big thank you to former President Akufo-Addo. On the government, you know, on he commissioned Kofi Kinaata. He was paid or he was brought in to do the song to promote reasonable and responsible fishing. Then the Kaipa those times, Dansoma Beach. We call Tuesday, no. I say, no, I am my eyes, Obia the she and Suebu, but it was because we had respect for those days. We are not going to fish on that day. No. People were respecting culture. People were respecting the laws of the guns and I say laws of forefathers. They say you don't go fishing on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Say see I mean Okasano. Tuesday bas see fisherman bet me akọ post akọ chima mi water. Obet me akọ pepu or ohu mami water. Obet chima mi water be fie eduda no say ye mami water so yan rio mami water so but me see Tuesday ma obi opportunity see Tuesday obe couple akọ chima mi water. Eji unipa na esi ni
no but Tuesday na yan couple no asat
yes see that day na mami water yes see that day na mami water ni mo be bi agro if you see at the Tuesday ba omundi agro biomo because they bia no na nkrofo ye near man ye Kofi Kinaata was on a more serious note he was trying to tell us saying one we should remember say even God when he created his world had a day to rest every day he used to see who used to be daily he wears out early until I was say seeing a time to relax a time to also get to re-energize itself
very fresh
no marine life no a lot of species in there no only endangered na nkofo kokra mu sea turtles ni nyama I don't know but you say ya classify say into ye in more say protect people don't even mind and these things were some of the things Kofi Kinaata was trying to drive people's attention. It was a song again, Osha, the young shall grow. It's a saying we have in our community.
Yeah.
It's a fish now who as a fisherman, now the nets get fish. Then it means your aim is to get the small ones. How do we get others to produce when we've caught the small ones and brought them home? So these were some of the things. And listening to this song, Mimun said he did also justice by giving shout outs to areas fishing and I said fishing activities also.
Yeah.
So he made mention of even Kokrobite.
Okay.
He made mention of Volta region, Disc he made mention of a lot of places. You know, say fishing activity high. But I have one other question. See, who share Rastaman biano? Rastaman they can say on renam ba or fish and I say or a vegetarian. But okwa epoano wo Ghana ha Rastafon ko aso na ewo ho. Na so de bia mo amore fish no de bia mo ma the ball egu epo no mu. Nti say this is a wake up call. Rastafon nyina we dey pamocho. Start Rastafon amoye based on the coastline. It's remo. Mo na mo si mo nre Rastafon pamocho. Asema make. Asema make. Mo je mo mfra ma na obi ba so two ball egu epo na anu a yes remo. Mo stopping crop for no. Ma de ne de mbetimi light up but no police chewa
Adebe
aya kwa na eja bi aso so wo ma no
some dey all coming
asema eja bi wo ho a sometimes na so rasta bia no
okay
o jire chon so eja aso na eja na dum eja aso na eja na dum yesre mo ti ona mo dwe mo nyame hu ne mo soja rasta
na mo
protect her because
and also watch fish now team do anu puja no na I mean jana so na the fish now the fish no
so on a more serious note Kofi Kinaata was trying to say something we be kwa epo no na the baller egu epo no I mean we do all these things to our sea then we travel outside now like I say Dubai almost nice beaches almost say Ghana high Ghana we have nice beaches now this is way like a place to make money from tourism. And see this song was really a song that first of all Kofi Kinaata dealt well with like the fisher folks.
Okay, ti yanko a second song no so Sarkodie asante your mind enwuma Sarkodie bo e de da asante man ase we ka last year rapaholic wo Kumase owie na ode nwum we e da asante man ase we de mamini kan akura me mfam firi mi am so I think say asante man o man pay attention to enwum o man so nwum we say de o say nka mutimi so nwum we de ma Sarkodie because utie nwum we here Sarkodie firi na kuma mu na ye nwum we de ma asante man after show no say obi o ye creative person bia beti asemi ya make as because me angaza me a creative person me to me chiro nwune bi say obeda obedwene benwene ensem de agu pipa so akogina microphone achi atudi agu mu no enna form sa feeling a wode to kura no eno kwa wan hwe ni ya sa feeling go betumi yagu and depending on any my course wo Kumasi ensuo to enye sukito na to that day no but still amanfo pull up a support Sarkodie owie no se there bi dia santema ya de amam no ne honhom ne ne kra kra ntimi na no ye anwum we and I think say Kumasi man said the musifa so Sarkodie mu rapaholic DJ no Kumasi no anwum we drop here no asantema ya so nwum ni mu sa because in some Sarkodie kodi wanwum we mu a odi praise asantema asante Kumasi de o de hwe TikTok ezi Upe Ghana ha wo mo eblu pa TikTok a Kumasi for swade mu a wo mo so mu yi ba Sarkodie anwum we dey to me I think say amaya asantema ya so nwum we mu yi amfa ma Sarkodie
I think that Oman so say
how was that push
thank you man handle
it was on there Sarkodie no harder wasn't good kind before but I go the program now in Soto no mobile na say all force I be
no nya so force ya bibi Sarkodie so no angala obi ye wade na wo appreciate ya ufiri mu no wakoma mu nya na wo appreciate Sarkodie did this song say appreciation song or they da asantema ya say what I say and how also can you we asantema fade trend bi ni ade kura de Sarkodie to me hu ni sa omo manwum ne die off simple
and also Sarkodie no ko watch
and it doesn't kill the fact say no it doesn't kill the fact say nwum we or say komutimi promote nwum we de Sarkodie
okay come now one say na okay and the song is about gratitude you could clearly tell say Sarkodie was showing gratitude to the people of Ashanti. It was really in a space that almost he didn't expect them to show him that love because of what he went through on the day of the show. And see, you can tell, like you said, he and say Nsuo is one of Obi events there and say Nsuo eba beto and I said Nsuo mu now on the day of events now who won't say na me wedding time Nsuo emunai no na me bompa say Nsuo no mama ni nje mu time up preparation na ye ba be didi ni yema no ewo event na say no it shouldn't rain but Nsuo toy no was after Yapon and Sensual, so I was very grateful. So I also feel for Sarkodie said that or no all year the big first rapaholic ever Ashanti region. I know Gina won't say challenge soon about the way crowd soon be a show lights in your stage in your microphone about the drop it and in so better. He had all those pain in his heart. You see, you could tell when he was writing the song, you know, his mind was all reflecting on the love that people showed him. Said they didn't leave the show; they were on the show till the show ended. They stayed with him till the show ended, you know. And this was his first show there, you know. Almost saying he really appreciated the people of Ashanti region. And also, you know, preparation to the event, you know, we saw pictures. We saw him meeting with Otunfo, going to pay homage to the king. Who is well respected across the globe. And who said Sarkodie did the right thing, he respected culture. And also, he was an emotional person. The only thing I have or find saying that Sarkodie between improve with this song was saying it sounded too hip hop for me, whilst paying homage to the king and the people of Ashanti.
Okay.
He could have added some elements, and this time I want to dwell on the instrumentation. He should have introduced something traditional.
Sarkodie
did a good job. This is a hip hop song. I like hip hop. This is a song I would vibe to. But you're paying homage to the people. His focus was on Ashanti region. He showed him love. I have my own experience about Ashanti region. I'm not an Ashanti, but I respect the culture of Ashanti because they really showed the sense they support their own. And Sarkodie in the song also promised them, said, this year he will go there. So he shouldn't forget his promise because he did a song last year. And it's he promised saying with you. So I think Asantini about undi fufu too for respectfully. This guy does not eat fufu. I don't know why. So please, he has to come home.
I know the busian because me mama me no fufu na wano amoa mama na me de di nkwan. Enya se me di fufu kra me pe metimi adi but me di fufu once me di mo nkwan but se me di fufu I be one my best 5 years na me di once be so and na fufu so nkwan me no pe na metimi di adi
am about to Sarkodie
me tro fufu na ase so nkwan me no se ne obi hwa me na opese me di fufu a obi hu se ne obeye no akokon nkwan na aponche aponche so now Sarkodie me no nya adwen say asante anso enumwe mu first of all enum na appreciation song enye commercial song into am one say emfa nkodi asa
no
me ba okay obone say o dey expressing gratitude to asante man emra obon enum no say wo hwe the feel the bars around the song kabun say asante so mu pa
it was low.
No, low there. Wait till I say it. Low is subjective. Very relative and subjective. It depends on how you want to look at it. But send out the TikTok bear money. So follow TikTok trends at that time. If follow grammar, the reviews that people give at that time on TikTok. Ebi mu de ye duet. Ebi mu de ye asa. Ebi mu de ye normal bebre. Ebi mu de express say. Or many Jesus Sarkodie I appreciate asante man. Into me who say enum na appreciation song, not enuma ye dey be say en fam boni en papi. You understand? And the other thing is say Sarkodie enum na boy no. So wo hwa enum ni ya, it was all about the emotional feel. Baby one ma hwa no osu. Oh trabem because nani anda I mean, I don't know if the tree na makane right. It will be an he didn't really expect say near course side in a because first in Sony toy and nebi more honum omujinen sunim nebi munsu ofie na in Sony toy na empty stadium kakra even do na nipa omujinanti any artist bia na dwebe ne say okay and then numbers we are ebi mo ma but ebi mu frifie enam so ni mu bai ebe gina nsuo nim ema ho boma emo bibia koso edu okra artist na so be perform kra ebi mu anti perform because na say emotional feel ne normal koso no e dos one na ni anda enti so wie no ko bo nim we e dey appreciate asante man me enum no normal me fa wo mu e the pride of asantes Sarkodie na mu ya asante ni asante se base e do wa e do ba be kan so ana so akan but see a chiro do a ye chiro do ma hu say ye do enti na say we sign point nka say owuo mu enkwa mu ensuo mu ewie mu sa na asante yete emfa ho ye beba ena bibia nso a meme it can be controversial however you want to take it but bibia asante ni wo mbia ekoso
Yanko Shatta Wale osi butwe
one say movement TV content analysis podcast no MCAP no we are trying to do an analysis of the song into the DNA book that me so I was writing down some of the things Shatta was saying in this song. So this song hits differently. There's a spirituality thing around this song. This song is spiritual. And yes, say dia Shatta your favorite Canadian. I want to say Shatta Wale. Whoever understands this song, Charlie, you did a great job. You don't know me, I also don't know you. I listened to this song and I realized it was his own initiative. Obi am going to pass on one way. You could clearly tell, say, he was calling on his own people, the gang community, to wake up. And waking up from their slumber, no. And yes, sir, there were no issues. Into also moon sorry, keke. You realize there's a lot of issue in the gang community. Tradition, when we say they are throwing their tradition away, most of them, because maybe the young ones are not learning from the older generation. So you could clearly tell that the initiative way was to give them that wake up call. Say, Massa, most sorry, so there are some things we have to do to make Ghana look good again or take its glory. Because I said Ghana community, a faded glory, moving on. So if you have a mad piece, Obia or Bonuma, a quetry, just like Sarkodie, just like Stonebwoy, just like Gyakie, I'm not saying I'm placing them all in one category, but Omanu quetry when you play music. And this guy is using his platform to call his Ghana people. What's the instrumentation of this song? One, it sounds like a heavy, but what's here? Also, there are local elements in the instrumentation or you see, and it's like you are appearing before a lesser god. You hear the sound of thunder. Now, thunder boom, say I say. Me say the Almighty God, but even the Almighty God also kasa who say a form was so thunder, any lightning, the beer comes together. Yeah. This song had that element. It was like he was represented as a god, a lesser god, to his people. And when he spoke, there was power in it. And also, I took something out. It was talking about the Tuesday fishing again, saying on Tuesdays we don't go to fishing. Remember, my people, that on Tuesdays nobody has to go to fishing. Allow Mami Water and his children to play in the sea. Don't go there and go and catch Mami Water and bring Mami Water home on Tuesdays. And these are all some of the traditions that maybe during our days in school, we learn some of those things. Also, there was something about not maligning people, not looking down on people, saying, see, and you really have this thing affecting Ghana people. People come to Accra, and then maybe they are able to make more money, buy some of the expensive lands here in Accra, and they feel saying, see, the Ghanaians are lesser people because they are in their own place, and then we are from the outside. We came and took over your prime lands. I mean, don't let them feel like they are less people. Let them feel saying, see, almost so like they are part of you. But in all this, Shatta catch and the crop when they say, wake up, do the right thing, so that people will not come and malign you in your own community. Talking about the video time for this thing, the way he was dressed in their traditional attire, shows Shatta will be here. He knows where he came from and he respects his people. Did a good song.
Well, I mean, Shatta is both way, right?
Both
way. Listen, okay. I mean, me Santini, me Ghana, but I appreciate, Ghana culture. Me one thing I take it from Shatta no, because she video no, and I realize that even if you are not a Ghana, we share video now who say a capture everything. Even if you are not a Ghana, we share video na you will see the scenery, the culture, the tradition, everything. Baby or dress regalia to say, or hine, baby also dress or my own gun, the traditional priests or more dress or more no maybe or more yeah or capture the and then I said the story of the gun or can you now video name. And I really appreciated Shatta Wale, but way right? Both way. I really appreciated it. I think say like we are doing on this show, we need to really listen to songs and pay particular attention to what these musicians are saying in their songs. Yeah. Because and you know Shatta Wale no, and ya grow. What tongue Ghana community no. In fact, say kebeti mikra ke man here tourism ambassador for Ghana community no. Because what tongue Ghana community from everything or montari shame or medidiem or mo culture or mo tradition, the coastline, mean so the beach town, right? Yeah. Beach town. Or could try one by Jamestown. No, Tama. No.
Okay, I mean,
okay, but Tama one said there is a sea. Okay. And I think say Shatta did justice to this song. In fact, you see, most of your artists now, ebia yemfa ya drink komo so ye. Enye nwom ne se yemfa ndi asan nkwa na omudi di asa, omo ton yen. You cut tourism. Tourism, yeah, no one say any travel and tour so. Say, man, say, I could find a diaspora for a near the Omega Bass, near the Omona, Kakum, Mukosha, Kakum, Koshin, and Tree, and in Ponchi, and yeah, no one. You understand? Yeah. But your musicians, no, they are selling Ghana, they are selling the community, they are selling our trade, how we eat, how we communal labor, nessa no money now. Into me, Shatta Wale dear, 100 over 100.
Now, as me. Actually, my dream is to be so. And I brought me to you, Mona, me linking it to Sarkodie, and mommy who say Ghana. I don't know if it is Africa, and I say Ghana. They about my mistake to Ghana because I can't Ghana same. Me who say a band of positive news as a energy a general often, but a bad negative I know what me kakusi say Fanesenka Shatta Wale you say hey zane kasa ni bino. And odi e nwumwe na said you can't gan so because or kasa to a particular people then call for Gan community no use Gan Wendy and sebi or did they say Gan community or they ga imagine and call for be swasi Shatta Wale so but one say oh preachy positive about the community baby a we free ni there it boils down to the na make about Sarkodie the say energy they receive positive news you know e wo fem since they receive negative because Sarkodie dey bi mu senka sabi o kan asem bi a e bi e dey sia santeman a ka just imagine the parodo e be so life esi Sarkodie so etutum say Shatta preach wa ha say no Gan community ni fire na omuso mu ana ye betumi aga say okay bi a Shatta ehu ni say youth president street ni dey wa konka ba bi a dey bi a obodun mu a street ni di jame street ni fili ni ade but we use Gan when it okay ni street ni grani parodo say net Gan no but we preach about something but because positive in no you know so Shatta na go normal but ku use words bia e bia sabi ye dey target Shatta say sa na ote na e kanwum we ka Ghana nyina ku bia beti timi hu ni say Ghana na say how e dey receive energy e dey receive positive news you know enye e wo fam right you moving on to your next agenda we review no we the edru so say yes or no ye ma onwumienu and as onwumienu a ye de ebebo artist no na afa onwumene title de and I will go for reason be a also wo fie na wo hwe na also wa judge on wa ngasa na wa choose on onwuma ope Ghana de atage omienu say ba no mo bo sebi say the Ghana for quote or good ya kanso mo na nwum de nyansa ne adu Ghana obi abo nyansa nwum ba Kinaata ne family de sa ne ya atage omo eti family e wo praise and afi go fi Kinaata digress dear him and offer yes or no am I out
very difficult but me call for me now
over for
me now
praise in the digress
yes because familiar praise and all the spiritual feel the message the instrumentation the only minus the bema some here praise no am a tear free me or yeah the usual a Christopher Numa or mobile no rem ni bi no cause of what time rem
busy video
and no kwana maybe am a tear free but
okay
and no tia a toasum it speaks to you giving gratitude to God and I would tear digress in so and also toasum digress no on point me man 10 over 10 how it started on the desert or talking about the desert experience and then now he went to he was discovered and okoye duma baby to talk about hard work the desert experience and then how it ended to discourage people or use desert and the kwa kwentu ni sanoma and the moon sem no utie moon sem na just say normal Kinaata kan no okasa about PhD for yi pulling down and kofoi oye bibia no omo twon san okasa about adom okasa about ne maame mpai bo ma no ne maame afutu ode ma no enti ni na nkambo mu no me choose omo mienu na mentimi emfa ba
okay into familiar on this song you know he appeared to be a man or representing most Ghanaian Christians our 31st penal obeka say next year me no mensa bottles for bill me nye way into say on that song you know he tried to set goals for himself he set goals by telling himself saying afi ensano metesu Haban no so haban meaning say kontomre aban and say haban ben no because haban bi wo ho a also haban bi obeti so
Haban no betis.
ontwini
And they
mi
be an
and as haban na rasta for ni tie po ano a and salad family and salad no
omo do mo no
so no be data bitters.
So for me on this song too was trying to preach a message say alcohol and using some drugs, type of drugs now, like microphone, get cautious about using them. So I think he was preaching a message in there. Then also what I got from Gyakie and I was on the issue of trusting, about trust. Saying microphone the way I do trust people, because you can trust somebody and the person will do you dirty. So when you are trusting somebody, so you know saying the people you trust, and sometimes they can break you down. He was trying to say saying not every judgment from the people you trust should be making you feel saying mama menye. So he wanted to explore and he wanted to limit the trust from people, because the trust from the people he thought had his back, they were limiting him and telling him say maybe you can't do this, but he had the thing in him say he can achieve this goal. And one thing I also noticed about this song, which I wrote down, they said he wants to be his own man in this life. He didn't want to become a slave to somebody. He wanted to stand on his own toes and then take his own decisions. He didn't want to be under the shadows of anybody. And he also talked about the fact that people mocked at his music, called him to be somebody I know, oh yeah, music for the depressed. It was for people who were only depressed and sad, and they were laughing at him every time. But anyway, Emma said the vision, because he didn't trust their judgment and continued with what he have, and then he's become a man everybody's vibing to his song. There's this guy who is dead called Juice WRLD. In America, in the whole world, when you listen to Juice WRLD, his kind of songs are it's for people who feel depressed and people who were going through a lot of mental health issues. But trust me, he had a big constituency he was talking to and telling them, say, you are not alone. It is a Familia was on this song singing and telling us, saying people mocked him and they were trying to say, so no, and then he's become a man, a household name man. He should let you know, say the man really knew the message he was preaching. Say, don't give up on your dream. To Kofi Kinaata, in his song, he mirrors somebody who wants to be successful, who is coming from a difficult background and wants to be successful. Also, he took a line of prayer, saying, whatever you do with dedication and prayer, you can move on and achieve it. And he was showing gratitude to God in his song. Choosing between these two songs, I will give Familia the edge over Kofi Kinaata. I'm for Familia in this.
Okay. So Familia, or even though me and a fan there, Kinaata also me and a fan support you, but on this one the praise and digress. Utie se mo a Familia e kan wonu nyum a ano de ne. Where's not from starting to finish out to Mzampa, wa coding some a one humanim, and said Chris can not to say ne breso and now what the a good human so said the uncle who is our horn or ball and a more bokra, no to say our one, but still of a sort as a Yanko Pon or dinner, see any beer day, a man is an as a one and a cannon and a beer to me as successful. To me, comparing these two songs in the day, I'll go for Familia. Praise, because starting in Crampono, a Chiwakoma.
Son, and you know, Edding, so cast to say Edding. What I say, but me not a fan, and I'm a family fan. Once a last for me. But this is our community, this is our own last for you.
Ozeba,
Ozeba, that's what you need to know.
Can I also know the last time
on credit on your last time?
But as a Bamino, may come a family. Family, because I know nothing say a blower bluffy to know.
Calendar was swanya ma Pablo.
Oh no, always I say I show my estate. No, you didn't do that. Indomie go on job.
Indomie na.
Indomie na ntino wa ble song. Aha, ntino.
We say me customer ni nie.
Aha. Wa ble pa ntino. Me dey sa who confess anu me dey I will go for family.
Yeah, next one here Wendy She ni breakthrough song or the ewure mu music scene him and afi Gyakie Songbird or also ni breakthrough song or the ewure mu nti eno ne song agana nyina obi adete Wendy She nka and afi Gyakie and so forever we dey ba me am fias ye mfi me ha we no me go for you can say Wendy She Uber driver Wendy She Uber driver enwum na or they catch Ghana for attention no. Let me give credit to Bullet, the manager, because sa time no a nyamefa Ebony ne kransie that moment no Ebony u ka Ghana ha say wo mu ana wo mu wosoro mu gina mu a na Ebony eti uhe Bullet a eka no bra Ebony efi mu no and when the She coming into the scene no na Ghana for yenje when the She tu mu yempese be accept when the She ne binum kura bo Bullet echi say now what is the free mu asan akota mu bi dia ba be see eni so pam say yenye no eno he choice of words a Bullet Troy minim say Bullet na Troy demand there stand to be corrected but make sure say that time na when di ba ne the Bullet ehun ebe wom bi pa o he words o use man na o ka chi Ghana for nyina attention o say Ghana for pehwe even oboya abo mampani a na ote egwamu sa atam ni nyina din ba mu so no kra so ye dey epehwe etidi ade na Wendy She kan wasem ehwe na so obi aka look ye nyina obi aze look but bi so decode enwom no dey afa different dimension kra and sa enwom no ma Ghana nyina obi adwen ekọ Wendy She so to a point say almost Ebony as a legacy bi oja to ho ohwe ma mehwe ni sa kind of way na aba yuzu betimi aye it I think say Wendy She Uber driver Gyakie forever I'll go for Wendy She Uber driver or catch Ghana for attention my Ghana for FIA pa.
Two female musicians and one say Bibia in my area no we need to support them. This musicians too they are doing great for Ghana. Gyakie, Wendy She. Gyakie on a song, a ball on set, no. Jackie's song was pure love. It was just about love. She was just talking about how she's found a new love and how she's willing to commit all herself to the love. But she's just talking from a point of girls meeting new guys, and I said, girls finding somebody she'll do anything for the person just because of love. She's being reckless in the love. She doesn't mind saying, boy, no, niti, abam, and I said she doesn't mind saying the looks of the boy. She's just in love. She's willing to free everything in her for the guy to love her and express her love to the person. This was what Gyakie was preaching in this song. She was coming from the place of love. But don't see me. Me make Tiana cry and Tia. Ogosha bema ni dem na ka say men ko ho a ochina obesanko. Gyakie was this type of girl in the song. And I find it saying that's all she preached to us. She preached love, but in a way that she sounded like someone who is begging a guy also for love. I don't believe saying she did it wrongly. It's like when ladies are in love, sometimes they can act this way. Then Wendy She, the song that she played was a road safety campaign song. See, she used road safety message in a crafty way, but people's focus were to find faults in the words she used. Say your car in a certain way. That was the focus. But it was a road safety campaign song that Wendy She was preaching. A lot of times when you find people driving and they bypass women with some big on my backside, the tendency said nipa no drive so a bema or besheno I will lose focus on the road a high, and most of them could end up in crash. In the year 2024, the PRO for the Road Safety Commission, a granted interview here in Ghana, I can say most of road accidents are recorded here in Ghana. In fact, this was in 2024. Almost statistics actually say a lot come from drivers or more drive here no more share ma eton on the road because we want eton a eson ana eton a ebi a lady no table no on share pants nti just say driver me focus ni nyina ni say nyama me share a lot of people do that and those things end up in accidents. When Michelle was using herself as a pageant to preach to us saying no too much of looking at the ass too much of looking at Oba backside no could end your life could cause you danger. Also there was the mention of big politicians and then big personalities in the song. Obo Nkrofo Din, Obo President Akufo-Addo Din, Obo former President Kufuor Din, Obo President Mahama Din, Obo Asamoah Gyan Din, Obo Bullet Din. See, she was telling you the power of women in this song. She was telling you that mighty men have fallen because of women. You go to USA, you have even the current president of USA, Donald Trump. He's battling the Epstein file thing. That issue about up and saying Donald Trump said Democrats no person will get it at him. Normally they fast now, but maybe release files over 2,000 and not 5,000. They keep releasing it and just denting his image because they believe saying he's done something with a woman before. Also in the same USA, you have somebody like Bill Clinton, the former president. Only Monica, the lady. You could tell saying when Michelle is trying to say whether you are big or small, whoever you are in this world, if you don't take care and you want to do women game, it could end your life. On this two songs, I will go for Wendy. It doesn't mean Gyakie didn't do a good job. She did a good job. She's like the Alicia Keys of Ghana to me. She's even better than Alicia Keys to me. But between these two songs, Wendy, you have my vote.
All right, may pick carefully this angle. I mean, Wendy Shay, I think she's the queen of word play in Ghana here. Yeah. The way or canning sem no, you have to sit down and listen again and think say or can you say or can you say. No, obia peshe. It sounds so on sir.
It sounds like what?
It
sounds the way it sounds.
The way it sounds.
So in the word play, and so utienium na no Kenyans asem achiro but osadi get some way be edane no emau into me the word play no for an artist who is so creative like that no I think I need to give her thumbs up. And now utienium na ne rhymes send ya no rhyme or nimnimo the same word play no they rhyme or peshe or pc or no bobo and penifo din wo send ya Chris Kyle no road safety or ton message no. But me, I'm just because not a road safety no. By Adrian course say. By Adrian course say. Road safety they Adrian course there be. And yet then na crazy can be acronyms or now road safety as no. Drive here. There be. And I'll share video now. On my own, like he's saying, on my own how powerful women are. Or nante obi a train no. Or for obi any it is true in reality. Yeah. Or baby, in fact, to bet me at Janano, who be one baby was circle. When you let me ask, when you let me scan pick your baby was circle, sir. To bet me Janano will say, get your or num circle or Shatta Wale. And that was the message I know person or and in fact, so share one of the bonny barriers. And can it one of the bonny barriers.
Grandma Eve.
Into now shall say Oba. Into Oba, the power of a woman or selling woman. Now you call Gyakie so or dot na no can want them. Gyakie send your can Alicia Keys in me there. Gyakie need the me funny saying me pay will be Gyakie nyom to no. To say I say what's so blue light for them na only be me be sure no. Na come up. Now them who bought PS5. The mobile PS5 say game Barca Real Madrid. So Gyakie on this song told us about love. Or my ehu or da a yodo. Say a woman say in a way we better find say bema abuse you, I mean free marriage in him, and I mean free relationship. But that was not the message she was selling. She was selling a message say, we share a video now. I had to say bema only be na me nete. Na only be mponi person me nete na. Ebo bra because of vision. Oh, and it's and she was selling a certain message. I say, or don't no one say, bema na ashwe pampin and kwana ye dono. Name when you be probably na ashabra basi. Share video na no now one room. That room na the bar, the music, you know, when film no. That room na or the kowari bema no. Share video na ye wedding. Inti ma a chiro say. And I also share baby and me who say or car assembly. Emma bema no pray no. Into or bema the care that a man bema to me have it for or bad. Bema ni pray because na as a seminar can a brune so. Tina se bema na so kro no. E your door setting. Into me na they saw the message. But me say me choose between omumi and no me call for Wendy she. When the she wordplay was sick. The instrumentation, come on. I know the instrumentation. So I say the speaker be soon chaya. Wakuma ni timi say. So I cartoons there. So and I think say the video and so the way now or hear video and all that. I'll give it to Wendy Shea. On this one, I'll choose Wendy Shea.
Okay. It's I may also know who on us already. I can GH.
But I made the many because when the Shea Kobo was the Kotia Solio service.
Yeah, Kotia.
And no sense de omo pehwe. Nti no me when the Shea no na o ye no. Me feeling is a me feeling is a so nti no
ade Kotia sorry no what say was
dia what na what
see Kotia sorry
Kotia sorry because I say nkwala boni this I know what
that man obi tia sorry yan krabon
let's I boni wana dream
that be na so sorry no man no nkwala boni
it is so tia sorry yan krabon so me tia matia me ministry si
nkwala boni the put num na so nkwala boni
okay
fa sem ne send your can on na
it was Stonebwoy hono so no ne nyom no
pupa Shatta pupa and a Stonebwoy putu
sa pepe me yeah board no na me taking note of songs no it ohon me drew ye no bronika me be gibberish just say o kasa o ba won ka hwe o ka se ebetimi aye se o ka nkwasiasem
sebi
aha ebetimi aye se
nkwasiasem o ta ton sebi
yes em fa sebi
o de sebi no confession
okay nti this song Stonebwoy you know who say he used gibberish to create a content or the nkwasiasem create content because he wasn't saying anything now obetimi add it up say Stone can we you're adding this to this then you get to this point. He's just saying gibberish then he tells you pray. So who say this style saw the buy you know I want to credit him because creativity in Stonebwoy's mind or Charles say it can come from anywhere. He was not being serious on this song. He's a serious artist. But on this particular song, you know, I think he wanted to have fun. He wanted people to see that side of him saying, Stonebwoy, listen, we are concept, we are raw, you show, like that kind of thing. He wanted to paint that picture in people's mind, say, after all, at the end of the day, I'm human. I'm a married man. I have children. I have a family. I have friends. I've come up as a young boy. A dear grow. So Stonebwoy wanted to make us know, saying, in all these years on this cycle growing, he learned one or two things just like us. Then, when we have friends we meet, then we want to fool with them. This time around, he wanted to satisfy his fan base, and then he wanted to satisfy all Ghanaians as well. So he was making sure, saying, he wanted to make sure, saying, he would make sure that his fan base see that side of him, when he's not serious, how he acts. And he used gibberish to create content. But in all, no, I was saying credit appear to this trend of using gibberish to make songs, no. Everybody has to credit appearances for it.
Then I'm kind of my.
Amantana. You see? Thank you.
That's one catch you.
This is MCAP.
Yeah.
Movement Television Content Analysis Podcast.
Yes,
appearances. Shout outs to you. You are the one who started this trend. And only Papi, any boys from Adabrakano, you did a good job with that one. You were not saying anything, but in our minds you made us happy. And Stonebwoy did exactly that. He wasn't saying anything. Stonebwoy was just having fun. Telling you, saying, Charlie, he can also fool when he's not tensed. And he did an excellent job. But one thing he's saying, yes, he was saying gibberish, but he ended up telling us that we should pray. So it means saying, no matter who you are, whether you've had a bad day, whatever you've gone through, it gets to a point you need to remember your creator and pray. But still, here again, listening to the song, you know, who's starting them now? Bianco T. Ubeti engineer no meaning say no ordinary iPhone ato studio ana. iPhone sound big boy. It is all iPhone na confusing. You think your iPhone is ringing. I don't know say engineer that day no. Stonebwoy, ask that engineer. Pray, he go better. iPhone sound we started immediately when the instrumentation comes. Everybody should maybe listen. If I'm wrong, to me when I was listening to it, I had iPhone tone in it. Yes, I had to say Wizkid. Wizkid has this song, Soccer. It gets to a point it's like Wizkid was eating something in the studio. No, did he and or no, but a fire. And this time you can say engineer no. Maybe I don't know if it's what they you buy it. You sell the instrumentation. iPhone sound we share. Stonebwoy, you did a good job there with using there's nothing to paint a picture to people. Then you move to Shatta Wale. Yes. Shatta Wale on Tumpano. See the beat he used now. If this boys Dope Nation had used that same beat to do like a Boza song, it would have been a hit. Shatta did a hit with Tumpa. The beat was very good. Shatta Wale knew the audience he was talking to. He had this audience. He mentioned Gamashi in the song. He was talking to Gamashi. The place where you can go and they have their own laws. They stand on plastic chairs to dance. The whole Ghana. Gamashi people. They stand on plastic chair. You go to Papillon. On Shatta Wale, or warning for say you can't come to Papillon to come and break their plastic chairs. They stand on plastic chairs to dance. So you be that. Shatta Wale's Mpano, or no, he was speaking to a particular audience from the Gamashi area. And again, no, he made people understand saying, that phrase to me, you know, he was trying to make us understand, say, it was fun time. He was not being the dancehall kind of guy. He was not the hard Shatta Wale that we knew was going to do Kakai, or was going to do a song like Both Way, or was going to do a song like Melissa. He was playing, but still he had his eyes on the craft he was doing. He had not forgotten saying, maybe I'll be a hard guy again. I'll go and do my music because I'm a dancehall person. I know I can play this thing on Vice Cartel stage. Play Pumpa there. So anybody was laughing at Shatta Wale, and this one especially to Kwakese. Kwakese, yeah, you are the man of the street. I like you. I like your song. But it's like you were mocking Shatta Wale that he's a dancehall artist and was doing Pumpa. Pumpa had a message. He had his message. He had his audience. He was telling his audience saying, Charlie, let's play, let's have fun. Also, I realized saying Shatta Wale was in awe, talking about an innocent person. Oti baby awata. Sorry. Shatta Wale's song was about innocent guy be Oti baby awata. The song was about Obi awata. You see, choosing between the song, me choose Obi awata song. We no, and as I answer, I mean to choose Obi a ono one country Jewish. these two songs maybe they are good songs. I'll choose any other Stonebwoy song or Shatta Wale song, but these two songs they are good songs. But please pray and kumpa, take your thing. I don't like it. I like you guys, but I don't like them. I don't like this song.
Okay.
Me Stonebwoy Poopa, I put you and Shatta Wale Poopa.
Yeah.
Me nini say Stonebwoy. I can't gibberish. Yeah.
No, can't waste.
No. First one no. We show video na baby engineer no phone the belly and it was creativity. A message popped up. That message was the title of the song Putu. And then another message popped up. No can it go enter. So we read there. And I had to say I send in the message and we pay free studio no. And we call so we call vibe. And the creativity no the years I don't know. That thing was supposed to be part of the song.
Okay.
Now, obe nyom no. Okachre say nyom na auto no. He is speaking in tongues. Who has been able to translate tongues till date?
But you can't tell me that Sampatumba Kunta is tongues. Politician. I don't know if Christopher more cantons only a down for.
No, it will be cry presidential candidate Wakebi and you have 28 doing kwa. Tie.
Okay.
Asama Stonebwoy Kayano was say pray it go better. As in pray and it to be better.
Yeah.
Inti empire bona no day yeah no. But any nine him say Christopher ye bon pie cartons so. Tongues will be translated tongues except the person who has the spirit of interpretation.
No bit me
translate. But mostly you quite sorry them will be a kind of tongues. Me tongues no tia ben kwasi asema ma. Sa na ti obi nso tongues e ben kwasi asema ma. Obeko no obi di theater down no ye parada pare ibade what obi a chemu da. Enti sa bade ye fa beat into ase.
Folks, Stonebwoy was mostly
so Stonebwoy
he wasn't.
To me Stonebwoy sold a certain message.
To all chances to one who
the message ne say bompaye ne be adwuma.
For that
empire ye
adwuma.
It's
well understood.
But or say empire ye adwuma. And bompaye no illustrating empire natural. I say Bible say o ka ensem no in the spirit in tongues now.
Please, I can peche
Tobuase.
No.
Or say obon paye no e tongues ni ma e honhom na e bom pa ni Nyankopon e communicate. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And mostly the best you be catch on say obon paye about in tongues. Christians will tell you that because e to be out the wild plain language kasa obre. But so spirit na e bom paye na. And it is another level in the spirit. You understand? Stonebwoy was just telling us a certain message that okay
or a fake pastor.
Now, Shatta Wale, Poopa.
I don't know. Okay,
to was it. To say Poopa. No, see, let's go and have fun.
In the agro. Let's play. Poopa. It's pray and play.
Poopa.
Yeah, vampire. In the agro.
Never can say Thomas Crank committee as a Poopa.
As in the agro.
Poopa. I mean,
the song Poopa na
or Sadi Beshem say, or say Ubiata.
Yes. It's like a young when you picture Shatta Wale, you just the way he's playful. You could just tell saying he was writing it for a young guy or teenager.
Shatta, and no Shatta and Kanya Sembia womb.
Yes,
that's a Sembia ni Poopa.
And he admitted it.
Men try finance a Sembishim. I don't know no born in the so Kanya Sem.
When you listen to the guy, let me help you here. I just want to help you. I want to help you here. In the song, I know you do. He on his own or can't say our chef they not chef back for Jalam. I just say where you like I say old ton there. If you would do bonk mobi nkomo no ya o de o bo nkomo no na o ton ade o ye business o bo nkomo ni nyina no na wa adwen no e wo business no so enye say bia o bo nkomo no na we e say na business we close it in your mind so ono admit say ye bi ago nyina no like na ye fa
but it doesn't take away the fact say agro no wodi I say my bad the high na me no di agro near the beat be ato ase na me person me can say me sure say I den dey di agro ba me sro fa ba bi wom eno na oka agro enuma ya agro so dey fan to twenty ma I mean obi Stonebwoy did justice to the song even though Putu no utia tim say wo fan World Cup one fan ni agro obonyom no wo hwe music video ni so tim say wo bompa ni wo hwe music video ni so tim say one fan ni agro. He took the craft seriously, even though Putu but he took what he was doing seriously. Bashe Pupa.
Is this your open mind?
The media says Stonebwoy a fa. Anyway, Stonebwoy ne fa. Putu ne pa Pupa.
Mamu say enom ya twema obi.
And to be na tro Shatta Wale.
I was saying no ma patapa.
Oh.
What is it?
Stonebwoy drop people
because I said I'm here for blood.
Because I say ono obo we say Stonebwoy no be there.
What is it? What is it? You know,
stop patu man.
Omo nyina ma anya de because baby omo dia du. Omo yes anu me.
Ba ko de ta
yes you know, me no. Papa cross o see omo.
No. Check
because baby the vibe I know masunya I know de
baby na say Stonebwoy no me say like I said earlier no gibberish side no appear to respect man no he was doing that with these boys from Adabraka 5 thank you he was doing that with them and then it was a vibe it was a hit way back so like we should respect their creativity here Patapa should have also followed the trend and also put in something.
After on a Patapa is go part to man.
They no idea.
No idea. Yeah, no idea.
On
yeah. And so I was not quite a mayor who feels that Shatta Wale is not quite track this. Mayor who feels.
It's your last song. Yes or no? Sarkodie featuring Kinaata, Kuchela Sarkodie featuring Black Sheriff or say Countryside. New way go for Udumze. Kinaata no on the peak and the Sarkodie torso no was a banger and a sack Black also to Countryside so no so a banger yes or no the end offer me with the Miami Fiase or Miami so mefa Countryside Black Sheriff who hook Blacko Edma Sarkodie anordine Ghana ya target Sarkodie say as a ubitrinity na as a vibe no woni pa na ho ne ade na saka wura mu pa no akwakoje hit ne ade a but Sarkodie oye big in the game ono so ni influence ano odene sansem na mo kana ya bunyai okura ne ni we dida ni mood do dida it for me Countryside Coachella I'll go for Black Sheriff Sarkodie Countryside is say utie dwum ni here utie west a Sarkodie rap or and have a Black one so hook or the ma Sarkodie I think I'm more than a Coachella no I don't know the Christian so ne amaya ever can I don't be choosy I found so for me I'll go for Countryside Blacko Sarkodie
I'll go for Coachella
Kinaata Sarkodie
yeah Countryside Blacko did justice too in terms of the hook no so me compare on Kinaata hook na Blacko yeah justice to the song
the other any on fan
but me tie mu nsem na me ensem no nhyeda nye no ma bi esisi so ma me me sheda ko na me hwe ni video you know yeah na ade na video no mo yeah Countryside I mean all that but hwe video na Kinaata no mo ye Gladiator so hwe video na Gladiator ntokwa bi tete ponko so de omonam minim je say bia na number explaining the video to us there enyom ne de but so the to Coachella home to me Coachella Sarkodie was talking about a girl and then the features of the girl and a whole lot or cansem wom me Lewis ne crowd hanuma meeting baby cry me de baby me de so oba ne body to send Nutella what did Nutella da
you do be that
Pacho
A chocolate be.
A chocolate beer.
Ah.
Spreaded bread. Ebi musu di ni raw sir.
Eh.
But maybe a minyanka. Ebe di a Ghana cocoa because I don't know a foreign base.
May as more can one make cocoa in there. Let's patronize Ghanaian made stuff. You see, or say obane at the same Nutella. Or say obane to say medicine. They say or one chain crown who timi to. Or you can send be brave. In fact, and no more there. What lyrics now? I'm basing my point on the lyrics of the song. Countryside, no. I say. Yeah, she had near Pessia Cabby. Yan can no maybe. I mean, let me just. I wish we gone. Let's go. Then I wish. Can you hear this song? Get your kicks on. It was a vibe.
And your vibe is
it was a vibe. Sarkodie part na. Sarkodie rap no. Time no day wait for. I mean, and there. Do you understand? But me the and say. In terms of lyrics, me compare lyrics Coachella, any country side, mefa Coachella, because of how Sarkodie was able to talk about his lady and the description he gave to the lady, and how he also talked about relationship in it, love in it. There was a message in there for me. Okay. Countryside.
You don't.
It was a vibe for me.
Okay.
All right. So, Ameyao, Obehun say, Onisa Sarkodie ni aso mu fi Ashanti region. Odo ye omo de papa.
Odo die.
Omo pedo.
Anya odo nkwa.
Hey. But anyway, the song with Kinaata, again, we give it up to Sarkodie. The song with Kinaata. I want to start from this side. Once Kinaata on the hook, no, I had to say, you should be say, Obinche Odo Kala, and he was paying homage to Jodaku. So, when we do in this world that we live in, it's about building on existing knowledge. Then you build on it and paying homage to them. So once we submit to project work in Yamana. Sometimes they ensure some checking references. So on this song, they were paying homage to Jodaku with the Odokala thing. So Kinaata, he did a good job there. God bless you for remembering our legend. Also, Sarkodie was preaching a message here in this song. Okabo, but he was preaching a message of skin bleaching. He was talking about the girl's color being real. Say on your editing on bleaching, on changing the color. So to the Ghanaian women, we love you how you are. Don't change your colors. Don't be fair today and tomorrow be a black person, a dark person. Don't be a dark person today and tomorrow be who you are. Believe in your skin. There's power in the skin that we have. Me, I'm a dark person. Dark and lovely, you're a dark person as well. I don't know where to place you. You are Coca-Cola face. You are Ghanaian chocolate. So that's fine. That's so alkaline. Oh yeah, Calaban.
Take it now.
Oh yeah, pink. Oh yeah,
also a chocolate.
Oh yeah, chocolate. Okay, so you see the skin color. There's power in the skin color. And Sarkodie on this song was talking about our girls and campaigning against skin bleaching. But overall, you could tell that Sarkodie was in love. You could just tell that Sarkodie had reached the point, say he's madly in love, saying it's Obani catch and say men kwe juma poa onko because Obo Coachella woman. Coachella knows Sarkodie a musician, and Coachella is a place Sarkodie would make money. But say oni ni girl shedema ombu Coachella nupo. So he means when he's in love and it's time to make love, whether you call him for a show to make money, he's not ready for it. Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be that man? Sarkodie is telling you that he's that kind of guy when he's in love. Now to the Black Sheriff one. What I wrote down, I said, Black Sheriff and Sarkodie, they stay focused on their song. Like they never lost concentration. They were telling a story. And story nana Black Sherry told from an only perspective, and I said it sounded like somebody who is coming from a place at Nechi, but he was telling his people or the group of friends he had said, Charlie, aha, but I am moving out and I'm going to make it. When I make it, I'm coming back to the countryside. And you are going to see me and see Sainty. Yes, I left for a greener pasture and I'm going to make it. So sometimes it tells you in life, you'll be doing one thing at one place. You are not making progress. But you still think Sainty, or you have the fear Sainty, should I leave or should I stay? Because when I leave, I don't know what's out there. But maybe I'll break through. No? When you move out there, that's when you are going to make it. Black Sherif on the hook was talking about a guy who is determined, saying he's telling his friends, say, Charlie, it's like everybody is scared to leave this place and go and look for greener pastures out there. But I am going to make it out there, and I'm going to make sure that I'll come back here and show you, saying to me, and indeed, he left, made it, came back to the countryside. Then we saw saying Sarkodie preached the message of respect for time. People that say, time. You have to know your timing. You have to know what time it is. You have to know, so saying when you fall down, it's not the end of your life. Sarkodie was preaching the message saying, Obi woha or ya na ofeli once. Also saying obesa a try view. So he was trying to say, the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. When he falls today, he will rise up and then he will do it and learn from his mistakes and better himself. And in all, no, Black Sheriff called no making no back. And also Sarkodie left, had gone to make it, and they come to meet and they were telling their stories, encouraging people on these two fantastic songs. Where the first one, Sarkodie is preaching about skin bleaching. Kinaata is giving props or is giving shout outs to our legend Jodaku, which is a good thing to do. And on the second song, where Sarkodie is talking about determination and respect for time, Black Sherif is also telling us that, Charlie, today we are all in this soup. Nobody feels we can do it, but I am going. Mekwako, yeah, bigger out there and come back. I'll give it to the second song. Black Sherif, Sarkodie, Black Sherif. That's what I'll go for. Big ups to them.
Right, there you go. Nti no aha any ever draw curtains in it down. Na edi show no esi. We a movement TV content analysis podcast. Content wo enyumu Ghanaian musicians omabo nyumu na gu ho. Ghana etie de se bi di asa. Obi zu ha se bi wotwetwa bia na akope baako na wati no de ada. But content wo nyumu ni mu no yetena sese ya na edi ni nyina e de abro. Medini ene kwabro ma akotu za fra me kwabran hie bera still from me dark and lovely so a mejo so nyame pena me gina mu. Omo so e wa ha obi abebo ni din se ne be ya e sorry so.
Ameyao. And now from a penny to pack and some measure so.
Charlie, within the press. Oh, and shout outs to Chairman to me. Chairman, why you need now?
Brutal.
Chairman. Oh, a strong guy.
One time.
Yeah. Chairman to me. Etawichi.
That
Anyway, we sign out. Peace.
one time.
Yeah.